Hey guys, what is up? My name is Fabio and welcome to a new video on this channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing how to use the volume profile, also known as the VPVR or the visible range. So without further ado, let's dive into this video and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay guys, so first of all, to turn on this indicator, what you want to go and do is go to the top left corner of your screen, click on indicators within TradingView, and then the VPVR will show up on the left top of your screen. So the next thing that you want to start doing is change the row size to 200, as what you'll probably see is that it's set to, I don't know what it is, standard, but I think somewhere around 50 or something. And then you get these massive blocks, which is just not really helpful. In my opinion, 200 is the perfect setting. And yeah, so what you want to be doing next is essentially mapping out your market structure. So for instance, over here, I have a chart on gold. And if we were to map out the structure on gold, what you can easily see is that we have, of course, or at least we're coming from this uptrend over here on the left. So we were creating higher highs and higher lows until we saw a structural break. So over here, we saw a break of this area of structure, which was resistance, support, and then once again, resistance. So let me just delete the lines for you guys to make it a little bit more clean. And what you'll then see is that exactly on that spot where you have this area of support and resistance, if we look to the left, you'll see an area of high volume within the market. So these areas of high volume can be interpreted as areas of support and resistance. So let's say we're looking for bearish setups after seeing a structural break of this level over here. You want to see that level be retested. We can then look for additional shorts once the VPVR, or excuse me, the high range within that entire volume range over here gets hit and gets retested, and you can then use that as an additional confluence to take your short. So then moving onwards, what you'll see is that this area of consolidation is a high area of volume when we look to the right. So over here, this entire area of consolidation is also an entire area of high volume. And if you guys watch my videos more often, what you'll know is that I always explain that the market moves with impulses, consolidation or pullback, then another impulse, back in towards consolidation, and then once again a move out. So if you, for instance, have this entire area of consolidation and it aligns with a area of high volume, we then know that we can use that area of volume as an additional confluence, that it is likely that the market will find resistance over there once again. So if we then press play and look what the market does, what you'll see is that the market at a certain point in time makes a pullback. So the market pulls back exactly in towards that red line. So that red line is the highest area of volume within the entire range. So it's the strongest area of resistance on your chart, essentially, if we were to focus on the visible range only. And what you can see is that that red line aligns beautifully with this very strong area of support and resistance. So what I like doing is just adjusting these areas of support and resistance to the volume profile, so that I exactly capture the highest area of volume. And what you'll see is that the area of highest volume is perfect support and resistance. And what you can see is that the market taps exactly in towards my area of resistance before tanking down lower. So additional confluences that you could use with this are, for instance, of course, a fib. So what you see in this particular situation is that you, for instance, had a beautiful 618 fib retracement alongside a peak in the visible range, alongside support and resistance. And yeah, that's essentially how I use it. You can then also, for instance, go in towards the daily. And if you then look at the daily, what you saw at the time was that that area of, let's say, 4 hours support and resistance, and the area that we were looking to go short from was also on the daily time frame, a massive area of volume, which acted as a perfect area of support and resistance. So how to essentially use this tool? Well, I mean, it is always going to be a little bit hard in the sense that, of course, we can't always time our entries perfectly and let's say just put an entry on the red line, because that will just simply not work. But it is always good to add additional tools to your toolbox, and the visible range is just one of those things that I just love using occasionally when the markets are a little bit cluttered and areas of supply and demand, support and resistance aren't really clear for me. So I just want to show you guys one more last thing. So what I can see over here at the bottom is that this is my area of demand, excuse me. So what I see if I look towards the right is that this area of demand is in line with a high area of volume on the visible range. So what do we see happening? We see the market coming in towards that area of high volume. the market finds support, and from there the market starts reversing back up in towards the highs, approximately 730 pips. So yeah, that is essentially it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And one last thing, by the way, what you'll see is at a certain point in time, once that area of high volume, for instance, over here got broken, as we did over here, is that the market will retest it, then use it as support before then seeing that further upside continuation. So yeah, guys, that was really it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys found this video very valuable, and I wish you all a fantastic day. And if you have any questions whatsoever, always feel free to join me in the free Discord server. Link is in the description down below. Thanks, guys.